All right, so we're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk about some of the common struggles and mistakes that I've been seeing in the online space. Um, some of them, like I said, I experienced it myself. Um, for the first one, I put one of the common mistakes or the common struggles, I'm sorry, is time management. I see a lot of people struggle with this a lot, and mostly if you already have like a regular 9 to 5 job, or you juggling too much, you struggle like to manage time for your business, um to like create the content that you need, all of that. So that's why like I put like entrepreneur often find challenging to balance, content creation, engagement, finding the right strategy, or just finding the time to manage, work life, you know, um, parent life. If you are a parent, grandparent, and you have like a lot going on, like you struggle with that. And some of the things that I do when I'm in that position, I always try to at least write down certain things that I want to get done during the day or during the week. Um that's what one of the things what I created. One of my free Google Docs that I always share with people is this goal/business plan for the whole month. And I try to write down what I want to do and try to at least do half of it or most of it. um I struggle a lot with like my mind go to a million places, like me homeschooling my son who is autistic. That's a whole challenge right there. And sometimes I just feel like I don't want to do anything, or I just don't find the time. So I try to write down most of the things that I want to do. I try waking up a little bit earlier than I used to, um and try to at least create my content, create something that I don't gotta talk about. Most of the time I don't gotta talk about, be talking on the videos. But if I want to talk, I try to make it before everybody gets up. Or if it's something that I don't have to talk, it's just me doing my regular like daily tasks at home, like when I'm doing the dishes, or I'm cutting fruits, or I'm just cleaning up, or I'm just, doing the simple things that we do in the morning, making coffee, making breakfast, whatever. I try to record myself doing that, and try to at least put some text on the screen. The three contents that I always talk about, just do that and have them ready. At least ready, they already got the text in the screen. If you're doing it on TikTok, Instagram, like you can save it on your draft. And then whenever you are ready, you can just like, either schedule it. I don't think TikTok let you schedule, but like Instagram do, Facebook do. So you can always try to at least have those ready in your draft. So whenever you got like a break during your days, like okay, every other hour or so, like 3 4 hours or so, I'm putting a new video out there, or I'm putting a post inside a Facebook group, inside my own personal Facebook. Whatever you're doing on your stories, at least 5 6 stories every single day, so you can keep growing your engagement, so you can know, you have your content creation on stack, and you can like grow like a strategy, like like this strategy is working for me the most, that I can manage my time better. Because I know a lot of people have one job, two jobs, and a lot of the time they either they got different businesses that they're running, or they just got too much going on. And time management is one of the biggest struggle for a lot of people. So this is just a few things that you can do, so you can manage your time better, so you can still be able to promote and put out there, like work on your business and not let it go. Because I know what it is to like struggle with it and then just cut completely, and then you it's even harder to come back to it and start from like ground zero on those type of things. The second one is one of the biggest struggles as well, is the content creation. And this goes with time and everything, but content creation is something that you gotta learn how to be more unique. I know a lot of people, they start in an online business, either if you buy a course or you buy a program or whatever. No matter what type of business you have, you want to create content that is refreshing, that it can resonate with your audience. You want to have something that, you know, that is not gonna be a burden to you. Like, you know, that no matter what you create in content, that your audience is gonna relate to, and it can bring you more engagement into your business, into your social media platforms. And it's something that is gonna help you create relationships with your audience, so they can trust you, like what they're seeing, and they potentially can be a customer. I always tell people, like, you gotta create content that is entertaining, is if it got information, is like unique, is like genuine. You don't want to create something how so and so is doing it, or because so and so is doing that way, because most of the time copying and pasting what other people doing, it don't mean that it's gonna bring you the same results to you. I learned that the hard way. um you know, when you start and you don't have that much experience, you see people just the same post over and over, over and over and over. And I've been seeing it so much that sometimes people feel like you're a scam. You're scamming because they already saw the same information. That's what I always tell people. When you start on something, you gotta narrow down who your target audience is. Um, what's your niche, and be very specific, that you know exactly who you're talking to, and no matter what content you put out there, your audience is gonna resonate with you, they're gonna engage with you. And that should be your biggest focus, creating that engagement and that relationship with your audience. You want to be as creative and as genuine in your content as possible. Why? Because even me, when I started in the online space, I used to just copy paste like what other people were doing. My social media wasn't growing. I was not getting any sales. My business was going nowhere because I thought that's how it was. And a lot of people, when they start, they think that I gotta follow what this person is doing because he got already a following. This person is making sales, etc., etc. And most of the time, that's not don't mean it's gonna work the same for you. Um, Another thing is the self branding, or like I call it, a sales focus. And this is something that a lot of people struggle with when they started in digital marketing or any online business, is that when they start a business, they either got sold, they came in by being like sold a dream. They saw this person selling them a dream that they're gonna make all this money in little amount of time, or they were gonna like start and they were just follow these steps and you're gonna be insta famous and stuff like that. And most of the time when people do get that type of success is because, plain and honest, they got lucky. Not everybody is gonna start in digital marketing or starting any online business and they gonna start making 5 figures in a few weeks or in a month or whatever, because that doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. You cannot copy what other people's do, or think that because this person got that success, you're gonna get the same. You might get lucky. I'm not saying that people are not gonna get lucky, but you gotta understand that you gotta start doing your own thing. Like, I focus on branding myself. Like, I got digital courses, I have a program, I do other type of online businesses, I mean network marketing and all of that. But I don't put all my focus on just reselling the course, or reselling, or just like telling you to join me in this business. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be known for the lady that sell this type of course. Like, um yes, Elizabeth, you can talk or come in.
Hey, yeah, thanks, Talia, for having this. I saw it last minute, so I was like, "Oh, let me get on."
Yeah.
But there's something that you said that was so true because it happened to me. You know, they sell you like, "Oh, you're gonna make all this money," and you don't. But in my opinion, there has to be a proven system that works. It will work
Yes.
for some people, and it will work for others.
Yes.
Like, for instance, I've seen a lot of people who sell digital products. What they'll do is they'll have like a free, they'll have some kind of like masterclass or even a free training.
Mm-hmm.
But then what they'll do is they'll have something for free, like a lead magnet, and they'll
Yeah.
say, okay, they'll make a post about it.
Mm-hmm.
That lead magnet then will capture either their email or something like that.
Yeah.
And then maybe, to upgrade to like VIP, they'll have like, oh, you can get free tickets, or free whatever to the masterclass before other people access it,
Mm-hmm.
$47. And I've actually seen but it'll be in a funnel. And I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of people make a lot of money that way. So I think
Yeah.
that's one of the proven successful ways for people to make money.
Yes.
But also, it's kind of like you have to find your own flavor, even
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Yeah.
So I love that you touched on that because I think a lot of people don't know that that's within their reach, that they can do
Yeah.
that.
Like
And that's a proven system.
most courses, they come with their own freebie, their own sneak peek. Like I said, I have DBA, which is Digital Boss Academy, and they give you their own already pre-made sneak peek. And all you gotta do is exchange the link there they already have there with your own link. So the person can go through the sneak peek, learn about DBA, learn about digital marketing. They're gonna see what's included in the course, like in all the models and stuff like that, and they're gonna decide if they want to purchase or not. So you're already gonna have their email and first name there because they are downloading your freebie, but you're gonna have the potential to have a sale directly from the sneak peek, because I that happens to me. When I first started with DBA, like somebody grabbed the freebie, and that same day that the person grabbed the freebie, she's like, "Yeah, I purchased volume 1 from you." That same day, she's like, I went through it, I like what I saw, and she purchased right there that same time, that same day. So that's a way that I always love to like give people like an idea of what they getting into, because a lot of time people got questions. So and this is for any business, like you either you start in a digital marketing course and they provide you the sneak peek or whatever, or you can create your own. Just give an idea of what they gonna see inside, so they don't have too much doubt or too much like questions about it. Like you can answer their questions right there and then if they have any other questions after they learn what they needed to learn, or you give them all the information, then you can say like, okay, if you have any other questions, if you're having any trouble like getting started or joining or whatever, you can email me, message me, etc. That's what I tell people about when they do that. Well, I totally agree, because that's something that, like I always tell people, you want to focus on creating and building your own brand, creating your business, but get people to join you or get with you because of you, of what the information and what you're providing to them. And always always work on building your email list. A lot of people feel like email marketing is like too much, or they feel like it don't work, but it does work. I always tell people, you don't want to be pushing people like buy from me, purchase from me, do this, da 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 da, because that's how you push people away. They can be your potential customer, or it can be somebody that wants to learn from you and they want you as your mentor, as their mentor and stuff like that. You want to provide as much value information every single day through email, and if that person still have like hesitation or whatever, you are giving them the opportunity to know you, to know that you are focusing on giving value instead of just like doing sales. And you're gonna create a good relationship with that person or with that group of people, because that's something that a lot of people, when they start in an online business, they take that as a big mistake. Like they start focusing on, oh, I want to make as much money as I can on the front, and they don't focus on the big picture of like, let me grow my platforms, Let me engage with people. Let me attract the people so they can know me, they can trust me. They know that I'm serious about this business. That I'm serious about helping them not just make money but be better in life, etc. It don't matter what you do. If you're in a health and wellness business and you want to help people not struggle with their weight, or like they can learn how like natural products can help them like with their cholesterol, or with the whatever health issues you have, or somebody that just want to be healthy, they like the fitness bit industry and stuff like that. You want to focus on giving people the information, free tips, information like, hey, do you want, you can try this, do you know, etc., and attract that person into your email list. And then every single day they're gonna receive information from you, and they're gonna be like, oh shoot, like I like what she's saying, it looks legit, let me just go ahead and like join her or purchase from her. That's a few things that you want to focus a lot. Um and I, like I said, I've been learning this and growing with this like at the same time as like I'm teaching you guys, because I've been in the online space for like 3 years. But every year has been different. Every company, every business change, and that's how you learn and you grow to like do better and like become the person that you want to like be in the future to help people. And this go, like I said, in digital marketing and the online, any online business out there. Some of the common mistakes is the ineffective time allocation. And with this, I mean like beginners spend a lot of time in like doing tasks that they not it's not gonna help them grow or do better. And that's because they create content that is more like, oh, you can make this amount of money, or do you know this business, like they focus a lot on like sales, like selling you, like you need to join me, you need to purchase this. And I always tell people, you want to focus on three pieces of content every single time. You want to be got some information or educational content. You can talk about the business in the educational way. You want to be motivational, inspirational, or like pain points content. Like you are specifically saying stuff that your target audience is going through. Even if it's a working mom, like, do you tired of struggling with the page, living paycheck to paycheck? You want to be better. You want to spend more time with your kids. You want to do this. You want to be very specific on what you're talking about. um and the other piece of content is like, that's where you can like juggle in between like talking about the business, or the money making part of the business and stuff like that, and give more information of your business. But you don't want to just go into the mood of like talking about making money, because people see that every single day. And if you do it, you're gonna have to find a way that is convincing, and is actually like people are gonna feel interesting about. You don't want to just do it to do it, and then people are just like, oh, it's another person talking about making money online and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. Another common mistake is the lack of content strategy, and I see this a lot because people get very discouraged with like the algorithm. Like they feel like they always gotta be cashing with the algorithm, and it's true sometimes that you gotta like make sure that you are knowing like what's trending at the moment for you to be able to push your content out there. But you don't want to just do it to follow other people strategies, and it just don't work for you. I learned that the hard way as well. For that, is like I always tell people, like diving into content creation without a clear strategy can lead to inconsistency and disconnect from your target audience. Because if you want to be in the run to like just follow what people other people's strategies are doing, and it just gonna hurt you more than it's gonna benefit your business. You want to make sure that you're finding a strategy that it works for you and your specific target audience. Always make sure that you are finding the ways that can help you and your business and your audience. Like, don't go do what so and so is doing, because most of the time it's not gonna work, it's gonna hurt you even more. I did it for a long, long time, and I wasn't growing on my platforms. I was not getting any sales from the first business that I was. And then I decided that I wanted to make a change, and I did, and it actually helped me not only grow my social media platforms, but it helped me gain more income online. So that's something that you always gotta like focus. Uh, all right. So for the last two common mistakes, I put the neglecting personal stories. And this is something that I always tell people: when you are in a business, you want to share your journey from when you started, how it's going, because people want to see that you are genuinely growing and like you showing them like the raw and the beauty of everything. You want to make sure that you are showing them like not everything is gonna be pink and pretty. It's gonna be a hard journey, but you're not giving up. And when you get to the point that you wanna be, and you say, "See, it's not hard, it's not impossible, like you can make it happen," then people are gonna be like, "I definitely like her. I trust her. I know she's not gonna, if I need her help, she's not gonna let me down. She's gonna be there for me." That's what you should like focus more. Like always share your story, and that's like I said, that's the perfect way for you to connect with your audience in a whole deeper level. Like I always tell people, like you want to be as genuine and as humble as possible when you are growing in the online space, right? Because you want to make sure that you are interacting with the right people, and then people can like they see like how you're doing it, and they can feel confident themselves to like get started and do it as well. The last one will be ignoring engagement. And I always tell people engagement is key for everything. You want to make sure that you engaging with other people's content so you can attract that same people into your account, into your business, and you can support each other. You don't want to be selfish, and you don't want to just make people just go to your stuff and not create an engagement with it. Engagement can help you a lot because maybe somebody is not watching your whole video, but maybe somebody is commenting. Like you post something that it creates like a curiosity in some in people, that they just commenting out of your content. That's gonna push your content to even more people out there, and it can help you like grow your following, and it can help you bring more sales to your business. So always focus on the engagement. Don't ignore it, because that's gonna be one of the key moments for you to grow in your business. And some of the strategies for improvement is like you wanna use scheduling tools. I found this online, but I don't use them. I use an app to I use a software where I schedule some of my posts. But like I say, Instagram and Facebook let you schedule posts, reels, um I think I don't know about stories, but you can schedule inside the app. Same with YouTube. So if you're using some of those platforms, like you can already have the videos in your draft and just like schedule them or post them on your time. You just want to have them ready. So all you gotta do is put a caption and be ready to just like post your content out there. Um, but yes, like focus on like scheduling tools. You can find an app on your phone where you can like schedule it, or you can either like just write it down and say, all right, I got around this time and this time I'm gonna post it and stuff like that. I use the software where I do most of I run my business completely through that. So I do my email marketing, I do my funnels, I do everything there, which is high level. um but that's just like, if you want to like run everything, like you can schedule your posts, you can do a lot of things. So if you want more information about high level, I can talk about more about it on the next live next Friday. And then another thing is set clear priorities, and I deeply tell you to focus on that. Like focus on high impact activities like interacting with your followers or refining your content and strategy. Like you want to make sure that you always, always, always interact with your followers and that you find the right strategy that can help you, not only grow your business, but it can help you like get up there with more people. So more people can find you, so you can have more people to get interested in what you're saying or what you're showing them, and they can be potentially a customer. Um, but some of the content ideas that I put here is number one, showcase your journey. These go with the same thing as telling your personal story. You want to share your experiences, your challenges, your successes. You want to share like when you fail on something and you're just learning from it. You want to create an intensity, and you want to be relatable. Like some people can relate to, like, oh my God, like I'm going through exactly what you're going through right now. Just like I was talking to Elizabeth the other day, that I wasn't really like very active in the group and in anything, not even on my business, because I was going through a lot of things, especially like with my son. But I learned a lot, and that's what I focus most of the time. Be able to tell my story like, hey, I'm a special need mom. I am stay at home mom of two kids, so sometimes I don't get time. I'm struggling, I'm going through it, but I'm honest about it. It's like, hey, like I know what it is. I know when you gotta focus on your mental health and be able to like be able to run your business and be there to like learn in the process, so you can help people like understand like it's a hard and it's a very like long shot journey, but at the end it's gonna be worth it. That's what I never give up. I try never to give up on what I'm trying to do, because my focus is to have a better lifestyle for my kids and help moms they are out there, they are looking for the same opportunity as well. Another one is engaging formats, and you can do this with videos, reels, stories. And the stories you can create tons of different things to create engagement with your following. And this go with the next one, which is interactive content. You can use polls, you can use quizzes, Q&A sections that you can like ask questions, and you can even like reply to the person, make a video, etc. Just to like keep it going. Something that it can actually help you as well is building your brand, is develop a unique voice. You want to make sure that you have a specific style, that you show your personality, that you're making content that is memorable for your audience. Like you want to be you. You want to have authenticity. You don't want to be like anybody else. You want to show how you are 100%. And this is something that it helps with. The next one is the network authenticity, because you can collaborate with others that are in the same niche. They can help you like expand it, but you are like, you got the similar things that you can like connect in a whole different level. And consistency and messaging and everything. Like you want to make sure that you are consistent in like keep going that engagement, messaging people, keep all your social media platforms aligned, build, so you can create that relationship. Focus on that most of the time, and this goes with any business, because people focus on the wrong things most of the time, especially on just trying to make money and like grow super fast, and they start making wrong decisions, or they feel like I'm just gonna give up, this is not for me, when they should be focusing on other little things that can help them in so many levels. And at the end you're gonna start seeing that money coming in, and you're gonna be like, whoo, I feel so much better because I'm actually growing as a person, as a business owner. Like I'm learning how to be my own boss in all the levels possible. So you want to focus on that, and then promote your business the best way, that not only can bring you sales, but that you are helping people see how possible it is. That's what I focus the most when I talk about digital marketing, when I talk about business at all, because I learned to like tell people my story, from being a working mom, from being a stay-at-home mom, and be a person that has all these skills and knowledge in a period of time, that I'm able to mentor people and help them every step of the way, because I've been there. I know what it is. Some of the engagement strategies that I use is like regular interactions. You can create value driving content. Like I said, share tips, resources, insights, all of that. I'm going to share the link of this document with you. So if you want to have more, like you want to go through it, read it, and, just like take tips or take notes about it, you can do it. Another one is like leverage use generated content. And this is like something that can help your community. So always check that out. And the most important thing here is continuous learning. You want to stay updated. You want to follow the trends. You want to like attend webinars, Zoom calls, engage with the community, with different communities. Focus on personal branding and digital marketing to keep your strategy fresh. You always gonna focus on building your skills and keep learning and growing your knowledge. Don't forget that that is the key for everything. You want to make sure that you know how you can help people in every way possible. You want to learn as much as you can. So if somebody come in and have a question, have a doubt, whatever it is, you have the knowledge and the skills to help that person. And it is not just about making money. Like this is something that it can help you personally, because I'm talking by experience. Learning the skills and the knowledge that I have now has helping me as a person. Is that helping me understand more as a mom, and especially like be more patient and more understanding with what people go through, because now I can resonate with a lot of people, and that I feel like, okay, I know what it is. If you need help, I'm here for you. And we can build this, like we can be successful together. Like I always tell people, I'm not just here for me, I'm here to help you. So if you're interested in starting in digital marketing, you want to have the best of the best out there. You want to make sure that you have a mentor that help you every step of the way. I'm here for you. I'm always going to share my information with you. If you want more information of what I do every single day, feel free to reach out to me. I do different businesses, but I'm focusing on mentoring people most of the time. But like I said, this little live that we're gonna be doing every single Friday is to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, you can drop it here. You can drop it in the comments when I drop the replay, or you can message me. It's like, hey, I have a question about this, and we can talk about it. I'm here to help you understand the process of having a digital marketing business, what is the best to do, what is not, and like give you as much value as possible so you can start growing in life, growing in social media, so you can start making money online and you are doing it the best way possible. Like I said, I'm gonna give you the copy of this document. Is gonna be free for everybody, so I'm gonna drop it later tonight when I drop the replay. But if you have any questions, feel free to like let me know. I don't see in the chat. If I don't see nothing in the chat, then you can, like I said, you can always message me. I'm gonna have, let me see if I can. I'm gonna leave you the link to my store, and then you can just go through it. You're gonna have my social media is gonna be on the bottom. So you can always like reach out to me, or you can even like click on the group and go to the Facebook, my Facebook profile. Let me make sure I'm writing it straight. Yes. So that is my store. You can always find everything that I do there as well. But if you have any question for me, you can let me know. I got a few minutes left. And then if there's like a topic or something that you want me to talk about next Zoom call, I'm gonna drop questions in the group in the middle of the week, so you can tell me what type of topics you want, and then we can make a poll which one is like the best, or the one that is like got more interesting in the group, and then we can just talk about that on Friday. And if not, then I'll just create like a whole presentation for you as well.
Honey, is it honey?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I got it here. Sorry, guys.
What?
See if it works. But yes, thank you. I don't want to say your name wrong. Latrine, Latrine. Am I saying
Yeah,
that
we're
right?
trying.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Um, thank you so much for being here. If this, like I say, I'm here to help all of you. So if it's somebody that you are interested in digital marketing and you have questions, feel free to just message me. That's where I came with this with Elizabeth, because I want to help people understand more about it. Or if it's somebody that's already in digital marketing or any online business and they're struggling, like, I'm gonna be here to help you. Um, but yes, if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments when I drop the replay. And thank you, Donna. I know you've been coming in my life like for a couple times, so thank you so much for that. If you wanna join my personal group, I'm gonna drop it as well. So I'm gonna have everything in the replay, okay? So thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I hope that this was very helpful for you. So I will see you next time, all right?
Okay, bye
All right, take
bye.
care. Bye.